Have you ever held a dollar bill and wondered, where did this come from? Who made it? And why does it feel so different from ordinary paper? Every dollar in your pocket has traveled through secret factories, survived intense tests, and carries hidden features that protect it from thieves, all without you ever noticing. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most carefully guarded processes in the world: how America creates its money, and how a simple piece of cotton becomes one of the most powerful objects on Earth. The money doesn't start as paper. First myth to break: money isn't made of paper. First of all, money is not made from normal paper. Regular paper, like the one used in books or notebooks, is made from wood pulp. But American dollars? They are made from a special material, 75% cotton and 25% linen. This mix makes the money strong, flexible, and hard to tear. That's why you can wash your jeans with a dollar bill inside, and it will survive. This special paper is made by Crane Paper Company. They are the only company in America allowed to make it. They have been doing it for more than 140 years. Inside the paper, before any ink is added, tiny red and blue fibers are mixed in. These fibers are a hidden security feature. They make it harder for fake moneymakers to copy real dollars. Secrets inside the paper. Even before the printing starts, the blank paper already has secret features built inside. Watermarks. Look at a $100 bill. Hold it against the light. You will see a faint image of Benjamin Franklin. That's not printed on top. It's built inside the paper. Security thread. A thin, clear line runs across the bill. When you shine a UV light, this thread glows different colors for different bills. 3D security ribbon. On newer $100 bills, there's a blue ribbon woven into the paper. When you tilt the bill, tiny bells and hundreds inside the ribbon seem to move. Microprinting. Very tiny words are printed around the portrait and other parts of the bill. You need a magnifying glass to see them clearly. Fake bills usually cannot copy this perfectly. Even a blank sheet of money paper is full of secrets. How the money gets printed. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing, located in Washington, D.C. and Fort Worth, Texas, prints about $541 million worth of money every day. Printing money is not simple. It happens in several careful steps. Offset printing, background colors. Special rubber rollers apply colorful backgrounds to both sides of the sheet at the same time. This makes the base design. Intaglio printing, main designs. This is when the real magic happens. Heavy steel plates, engraved by hand, press into the paper with very strong pressure. This creates the raised texture you can feel. Portraits, words, and numbers pop out slightly. The ink used here is thick and sticky. It takes 3 full days to dry after printing. Machines can print about 10,000 sheets per hour. But even with speed, they stop and check every 500 sheets to catch any mistakes. That's how serious they are about quality. Serial numbers and final touches. After the main designs are printed, each bill still needs its own unique identity. A serial number is added. No two bills have the same number. A Federal Reserve seal is stamped. It shows which branch of the Federal Reserve System made the bill. A Treasury Department seal is also printed. On higher bills like $10, $20, or $100, special color-shifting ink is used. It changes color from copper to green when you tilt the bill. All of this happens at a special machine called the letterpress. And after that, another big inspection happens. The offline currency inspection system uses high-speed cameras to check both sides of the bill. The system can find the tiniest defect in just 2.5 seconds. If there's a mistake, the bad note is removed, but the good ones are kept. Cutting, bundling, and storage. When the inspection is done, giant cutting machines slice the big sheets into individual bills. Each bill is exactly 6.14 inches long, 2.61 inches wide. Then the bills are stacked into bricks, 100 bills per brick. Bricks are grouped into bundles. Bundles are packed onto skids. But wait, even after all this, the bills aren't real money yet. They are not legally money until the Federal Reserve officially releases them. Until then, the skids full of cash are guarded inside vaults or moved secretly to Federal Reserve banks. When they are finally released, the bills go to local banks and into your hands. Coins, a different kind of money. Coins are made differently. Pennies are made mostly of zinc with a thin copper layer. Nickels, dimes, and quarters are made with a nickel and copper blend. First, giant coils of metal are sliced into blanks. These blanks are heated to 950 degrees Fahrenheit to soften them. Then they are stamped under machines with 60 to 160 tons of pressure. That's what creates the sharp designs you see on coins. After stamping, coins are inspected, counted, bagged, and sent to banks. But coins are less efficient than bills. It costs more to make a penny than the penny is even worth. And sadly, counterfeit coins, especially from overseas, are a growing problem too. The secret world in your pocket. Every dollar bill you touch has traveled through a hidden world. Special materials, secret designs, powerful machines, careful hands. The next time you hold a dollar, remember, it's not just money. It's a piece of American history, science, and trust, packed into something that fits in your wallet. What happens to old and damaged money? We've talked about how money is made, but here's something most people never think about. What happens when money gets old, dirty, or damaged? Just like clothes wear out or cars break down, money does too. Dollar bills don't last forever. For example, a $1 bill usually lasts about 6.6 years. A $5 bill? Around 4.7 years? And a $100 bill? That can survive up to 15 years because people handle it more carefully. But when a bill becomes too old, torn, faded, or dirty, it needs to be taken out of circulation. Here's how it works. Every day, banks send big stacks of used bills back to the Federal Reserve. At special facilities, machines go through each bill one by one. They look for things like torn edges, faded ink, holes or missing pieces, tape or writing on the surface. If a bill is too damaged or can't be used again, the machine rejects it. And what happens next? Shredding. The bad bills are sent to huge shredders that destroy thousands of notes in just a few minutes. They turn into tiny strips, smaller than confetti. In some cities, this shredded money is recycled. It's used in educational kits for schools, sold in small souvenir bags, or even turned into things like notepads and paperweights. But don't worry, when old money is destroyed, new money is printed to replace it. So the money supply stays the same. In the end, every dollar has a life cycle. It's born in a secret factory. It travels from hand to hand. And when it's too tired to keep going, it's quietly taken away and replaced. Even money doesn't last forever.